What's poppin', Carolina Nation and Pantherologists? Welcome to yet another edition of Pantherology. Now, before we get into today's topic, as always, I ask nicely, please pound that like button, pound the subscribe button, comment down below at the end of the video. Let me know what you think. Alright, so today's topic is obviously the Week 9 preview and prediction for the Carolina Panthers going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. So, let's dive into this bad boy. Now, the Carolina Panthers take on the Kansas City Chiefs for the first time in 4 years at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday. Now, the Chiefs are coming into this game after a very impressive and manhandling win over the New York Jets, which I don't know who expected anything else, but they won 35-9 and improved their overall record for the season to 7-1. Now, Carolina has seemingly fallen off a cliff in their last 3 games. They are obviously a team trying to put the pieces together, and they're playing without their all-pro running back, Christian McCaffrey. But it would also be naive for me to ignore the missed opportunities this team has had. They turned the ball over 3 times and still only lost by a touchdown to the Chicago Bears. The New Orleans Saints were so hobbled, they were an injury away from quarterback Drew Brees throwing to the towel boy. And now, as for the Atlanta Falcons, not even a landfill could hide the mess of an organization they have become. Each of those games have served as an opportunity for the Panthers to get some wins and remain competitive in the NFC. Now, they'll march into Arrowhead Stadium where all dreams go to die at the hands of Kansas City's golden son, Patrick Mahomes. There's no realistic game plan to stopping him without words, good luck, written in bold letters. Now, however, the Panthers' 14th ranked passing defense has to figure out a way to keep the speedster receiver Tyreek Hill and all-world tight end Travis Kelce, along with all the other Kansas City Chiefs offensive weapons, for Patrick Mahomes at his disposal. The fact remains that the Panthers aren't explosive enough on offense to go blow for blow with the Kansas City Chiefs. That isn't a knock on Teddy Bridgewater, guys, but it also doesn't fit the mold of an offense that Teddy typically commands. The Panthers will have to play a keep away by prolonging drives and picking up yards on the ground. Kansas City has the 4th worst running defense in football, and teams are averaging 142.8 yards per game against them. That's good news for the Carolina Panthers. This team, with Christian McCaffrey coming back on Sunday and his presence in the offensive backfield, would be a major boost for this offensive effort against an underrated Kansas City Chiefs defense. It's worth noting that defensive end Marquise Haynes was held out of practice for the Carolina Panthers on Thursday, and he is currently listed as a questionable to play against the Kansas City Chiefs, but I got an injury update coming. So let's take a look as a history lesson, like head-to-head against the Kansas City Chiefs for the Carolina Panthers. Now, this will be the only 7th game between these two franchises since the Panthers have came into the league since 1995. And this will be their first meeting at Arrowhead Stadium in 8 years. Now, the Chiefs lead the whole series all-time 4-2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you an injury update. Defensive tackle Frank Clark has a knee, and a wide receiver Sammy Watkins hamstring. They were both limited participants in practice on Friday and are questionable for Sunday's game. Offensive tackle Mitchell Schwartz missed all 3 practice sessions and is out for the clash against us. Now, as of right now, they're saying Mitchell Schwartz is out, but they're saying doubtful Frank Clark and Sammy Watkins. Now, for the Panthers, rookie Jeremy Chin knee and defensive end Marquise Haynes shoulder, both were limited participants on Friday and are questionable to pad up on Sunday. Russell Okung, who has a calf injury, did not practice on Friday and is listed as questionable against the Kansas City Chiefs. As of right now, they still listed Jeremy Chin, Marquise Haynes, and Russell Kung doubtful. Alright, let's go ahead and let me give you my prediction. I got the Kansas City Chiefs over the Carolina Panthers, 35-24. Unfortunately for us, another air parade is on the menu for Chef Mahomes and the rest of that Kansas City Chiefs offense. We simply lack the personnel on defense to stop this machine. Kansas City will bludgeon our defensive front with their run game before going over the top with Mahomes throwing downfield for the knockout blow. In the words of a boxer, they'll work the body before going for the head. McCaffrey being back in the lineup is a huge plus for the Carolina Panthers, but the team also isn't going to run him into the ground in his first game back. If he returns, I'm expecting him to lead the team in carries with Mike Davis still getting plenty of the work. So this isn't going to be a game where Christian McCaffrey suddenly returns and goes off for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. How good the Kansas City Chiefs secondary is, I think they will put the clamps on the Carolina receivers and keep them in the position of playing catch up from start to finish. Kansas City's defense ranks 3rd in the league, averaging in passing yards allowed 201.2. Good luck throwing up against those guys. Guys, that is my Week 9 preview and prediction for the Carolina Panthers going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Sorry I'm not saying we're going to win, but I feel like I'd be an idiot if I told you we would. So, I always want to keep it honest on this channel, and I will always be upfront with y'all. So, anyways, pound that like button, pound the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below. And Panther Nation, there's good days coming ahead. I'm going to keep telling you that because this team is a very good team. Just give it some time. Comment down below. And guys, and Panther Nation, Pantherologists, keep pounding.